Hey everybody, Karen from Asosph Guides. I hope you're doing well today. So this is a follow-up video to one where we were talking about whether or not to go to protests. Is that really about creating division? Are we responding to division? Is that what, the powers that be want? And are we contributing to that? And I pulled all your comments and all your questions, and we're going to do a follow-up to that. And I am going to learn so much from you guys because, I'm just as you all are questioning everything. And so I wanted to follow up with this so that we could hear what everybody was talking about in the comments. All right. I think this is going to be an amazing conversation. So it's really not just about protests, but it's about what are we doing and where do we put our energy and where do we put our time so that we're not contributing to division, basically, as light workers, as empaths, as someone who wants to put their energy into something that's good for humanity and not bad for humanity. Okay. So the comments split into a few strong themes from that video. I will post that video right here. Protests as community, the idea of option C, which I love so much, the feeling that people want practical action instead of fear, and a desire to understand the deeper systems without losing hope, right? Many people felt that unity and action can exist together. Do you guys hear some jingling? Hey, I just washed those. Some canning. Okay. Let's see. So, a lot of you said the protests are not creating division. Thank you for offering that perspective. You said they are creating community, courage, and connection. Many of you said people finally feel less alone. Several of you said the real division already existed. You said peaceful action can still come from love. Many of you asked if there is an option C. So option A would be, go do things that create division. Option B would be do nothing. And option C right here. You do not want either side of the same old system. You want peace, freedom, truth, and real community. You want to know what action actually helps, right? You want to know how to stay loving without staying silent. That is my biggest question. Okay. We're going to ask. All right. I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, the lead team collective, and only those of the highest and purest light. And ask Archangel Michael to please protect my channel, your channel, the lead team collective, and our community, so it is all of and only of the highest and purest light. Amen. Okay, hey lead team. So I'm on my third video for today, you guys, and I've already done the Law of Challenge, so we're all good there. Lead team, I've thanked them 2 times already, and thank you again. Okay, lead team, you got to help us get clear on this, all right? So we want to create unity and peace in the world and don't want to contribute to division, all right? So we're trying to figure out where to place ourselves in the world while things are going on. So we want to know what actions actually help, and we want to know how to stay loving without staying silent. I'm working on a little manifesto for our community, and that line has to go in there. I think so. I don't know if I'll call it a manifesto or just a core, just something that will help us get through the upcoming future. So lead team, are people being guided to create a new option C? Aha, yes, which I think I said at the end of the video. It's the purple. It's the purple, right? Or just focus on humanity. Is the old two-sided system losing power now? Yes. Is unity becoming more important than choosing a side? Yes. So how do we do that when people show up with signs that are showing division, though? That's the tricky part. So like a lot of the protest signs, maybe they didn't. Or, they did the protest signs demonstrate division by chance? Yes. Did all of the protest signs demonstrate division? No. Is the division between those in this, let's just say, those who are controlling the system and the rest of humanity, is that the division? Yes. Is that, if we focus on that, are we still staying in a loving place without staying silent? Yes. Okay. So showing up to protest with this intention is helpful for humanity. Yes. And I guess, do we need to, if we show up with that intention, but others don't have that exact intention, are we hurting humanity? No. Okay. 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 As you can tell, I'm trying to figure stuff out on my own as well as what we're sitting here talking. Is unity becoming more important than choosing a side? Did I already ask that? Yes. Are more people waking up because they feel alone? Yes. Will people discover that they have more power together? Okay. Yes. Is that the main goal of coming together? Yes. Now you guys are going to see that before this video, I have already put out a video about the people who are behind the protest. And I think that's important knowledge. That's important information. But I'm recording this one after that one already goes out, and I won't know your response to that. Okay. Okay, so why people say protests matter. This is from you guys. Many of you said protests are not the end goal. You said they are the first step towards community, courage, and visibility. Our community, said protests help others know they are not alone. Several said peaceful rallies create hope and connection. Others said the point is not changing leadership immediately. The deeper purpose may be helping people find each other. Many of you feel that silence helps the old system continue. Right. That's the challenge. Are peaceful protests helping people reconnect with each other? Yes. Would it be better to not call them protests? Yes. I like rallies. But unless you're in charge of it, is the real power of protest the community it creates? Yes. Could staying silent strengthen the system more than protesting? No. No. How do I follow up on that? Could staying silent strengthen the system more than protesting? No. Is protesting strengthening the system? Yes and no. Yes and no. Okay. Let me know what you guys think, all right? Are some people meant to protest while others support differently? Yes, just like everything. Will future change depend on people finding each other first? Oh, yes. So are people finding each other at these rallies or protests and starting conversations? Very good. Yes. Is that the point? I just got major chills, you guys. I just got major chills. It's all about community, isn't it? Yes. Okay. I get it. Right? It's this fine line between not wanting to create division and, yeah, that's interesting. Different people may have different roles. A lot of you said there may not be one right answer. Oh my gosh, I'm always looking for the right answer. Some people may be called to march. Others may be called to pray, organize, write, or build community. Many comments said intention matters more than the activity. Thank you. Some said they feel called to protest. Others said they feel called to stay grounded at home. Several people said both roles may be needed. The strongest theme was do what your heart calls you to do, right? And your inner guidance. Absolutely. Sometimes I have too much noise in my head, though, that it's hard for me to hear it. So that's where you have to, close your eyes for a minute, right? Are different people meant to help in different ways? We have to keep that. Yeah, this is going to all be a part of my little community survival guide. The change survival guide or the restructuring survival guide. We don't know. Thriving guide. The restructuring thriving guide. How about something like that? And that we'll send that out. I'll talk about it here at some point when I get it developed, and then we'll send it out in the newsletter too. Is comparing our role to someone else causing confusion? Yes, my whole life. Anybody else feel that way? It always causes me confusion. When I see other people, doing things that I'm not doing, and then I don't know why. I've always had that questioning. Could people lose energy by trying to copy another path? Yes. Are some people meant to be visible while others work quietly? Yes. Will following our own guidance create stronger collective change? Beautiful. Yes. Yes, you guys, thank you so much. I'm not done, but thank you for all your comments and that video. And I'm going to be doing this a lot more, is pulling your comments so that we can examine everything everybody's talking about. So many comments said the deeper issue is not one politician. People feel there are larger systems that we've been talking about also, that I'm just discovering, that profit from fear, division, and dependence. Several of you mentioned money, war, and control working together. Others said both political sides may feed the same system. That's becoming a little bit more clear in some of the conversations we've been having. Some asked whether there are groups behind the scenes. Many of you said follow the money. People want to understand the system without becoming consumed by it. Yeah. I talked about that in a video I recorded today at the very beginning. It was about the Committee of 300 I was talking about. Something new I learned and wanted to find out about it. I'll post that video over here at the end. So I said in the beginning, it's for me, how it's been for the last year and a half. Ever since I've been on YouTube, it's only been like 2 years. Not this here, but me listening to other people on YouTube, that I've had to come and go, and it's getting faster. My regulation is getting faster, but like I can only take so much information, and then my nervous system has to adjust. And all of us are going to take longer and shorter time depending on how much you've already adjusted to, right? Now, a year and a half later, 2 years later, I can hear information and I don't need as much time in between. But so that's the kind of stuff I think we have to remember, that everybody is, there's additional information that I'm starting to it's coming across my awareness, and I'm like, I'm not even sure I even want to go there. Like that's like maybe more than I even like. I think maybe I keep saying every once in a while, I'm like, don't we know enough? How much more is there? You know? So are people beginning to see patterns they ignored before? Yes. I didn't really ignore them. Did I ignore the patterns? Yes. I was going to say, I didn't really ignore, I saw the patterns, but, went to my job and stuff, or counted on other people dealing with it. Yes. Is fear being used to keep people divided and distracted? Yes. So that's just, okay, so maybe protest was not a good example, but it's like, how much are you going to watch about the war going on now? And, rather than putting your energy into creating your own sovereignty or whatever, helping your community or whatever. Could the system lose power if people stop reacting emotionally? Yes. Would the system lose power if we stopped watching altogether? Yes. See, that's the hard part. So, lead team, are you saying if all of humanity stopped even looking at them and lived our own lives, oh, I get it, that they would crump, they would just be done? Yes. Because commercials, they get us to do things, all that kind of stuff. If we just went outside to play, went to work, took care of each other. Yeah, which some of you do. Some of you do. Okay. I think that's what I've been doing my whole life. But then this happens. I mean, you know what I mean? But not everybody, see, but yeah, not everybody, there were a lot of people still feeding it. Is that why? Boy, oh boy, this is tricky to me. It's tricky to me. I'm not qualified for this, you guys. I'm not. I'm not qualified to have these conversations. Oh, so, yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to get back to pulling cards and stuff. Yes, you want me to? You want me to get back to pulling cards? Yes. Didn't you tell me a couple of weeks ago to continue talking about current events? Yes. Okay. Are you saying that we will get back to pulling cards, like as a primary? Well, that would be nice. Yes. Right now, do you want me to continue talking about current events? Yes. Like through maybe April 2026? Yes. Do you see us getting back to like being able to focus on more spiritual conversations after that? Yes. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Hang in there, you guys. So if you don't want to, have these kind of conversations right now, come back, come back, come back later. All right. Let's see. Are more people around the world starting to question who benefits from conflict? Good. Yes. Yes. Are younger people even questioning that? Yes. See, that's the power in this. Because for a lot of us who are 50 and above, we didn't have access to a lot of conversations that are going on now for the younger folks, right? I mean, we had the media, and now, maybe back then they weren't as unreliable, but have they always been unreliable? Oh, shit. Yes. Okay. But you know what I mean? Like, that's what we had. So, will truth become easier to see over the next few years? Yes. As humanity, are we going to be able to handle the truth? Yes. Are we going to be safe while the truth comes out? Yes. Emotionally safe? Yes. Physically safe? Yes. Okay. entertainment purposes only and allegedly. So, we're all going to, what I'm convinced of is we're all going to experience things, but we're all spread out all over the place, right? Just as one little town near me might experience a tornado, but it doesn't come anywhere near me, even though it's like 20 miles away, They're experiencing something, but I'm not at that time. And then maybe maybe we experience a whatever here, but then 20 miles away, they're not experiencing it. So I think that we have to trust that. Is that about what we can expect going forward? Yes. And that is really going to help us really understand how to live in the moment and in our own space. Yes. Okay. I can see that coming as a nice benefit to that. So many of you said the answer is not only exposing what is wrong, the answer is building something better. Yes, for sure. You talked about local community and helping neighbors. Many of you said we need less fear and more connection. Several said we may need to become more independent. Yes, I just talked about that in a video I posted yesterday. We were talking about being more sovereign, building little sovereign systems in your home as best you can right now is, I think, a really good idea. Others said we need to stop waiting for leaders to save us. The strongest message was that the future must be built differently. And I want to just make sure that those of you who are living paycheck to paycheck or just basically getting by with your needs, just do your best. That's all is being asked of you. Just do your best and know that the system set you up for this, okay? You will be taken care of. And I'm going to ask right now. I'm so confident that they're going to say yes. Yeah, they're already saying yes. You will be taken care of, okay? You have skills and knowledge and information and love to give to other people that if you need something, you will get that back in return. That's called the law of attraction, okay? So I am confident of that. Yes, 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 yes. And remember, things that are happening around the world are never going to happen all at once to all of us. Is that true? Yes. Okay? We can each handle whatever comes our way, whatever it is. We're having these internet outages constantly where I live right now. Never even thought that there's some schmucky schmuck going on. It's been going on for like a month or two. And it's with Spectrum. And now I'm a little suspicious. And it's like these little outages. They can't figure out why we have these outages. But they're like 2 minutes, but it's constant. And I'm like, somebody's doing something with the system, right? And Spectrum just keeps coming and pretending or the workers, I don't know. I don't know, whatever. They just keep trying new things. But it does make me wonder, are we living through that? Yes, we are. And it's fine. It's like, okay, well, whatever they're doing, the little stinkers, we can think of stronger words for them, but, so we just have to, we have to kind of keep that in mind. Okay, is local community one of the most important answers right now? Yes. If you are struggling and you might need some extra resources, go to a food pantry. Scope it out now. There's nothing wrong with that. Remember, this entire system set you up for this, okay? Set all of us up for this. So, and we all come from different backgrounds and everything. So not all of us are going to have the same effect. So yeah, they're saying yes. Okay. So go to your local food pantry, scope it out. Just scope it out. What do they have? Okay. Whatever you need. Will people feel stronger when they rely less on large systems? Yes, I'm very excited about that. It's just getting from here to there. It's getting from here to there. Is the future asking people to build new ways of living? Yes, and if you read The Golden Future, we did it as a book club in the Spirit Circle. If you want to join us, it's always in there. Read The Golden Future if you haven't read it. It's really fascinating because when we were reading it, these are all the things that she says, Diana Cooper says that she's been channeled, said is coming in the Golden Future. It's people are going to have way more time to do the things they love to do. We're going to be artistic and creative and homeschooling and growing our own food and community. Well, no wonder. See, we're starting to see that now. But what we're feeling right now is a sense of lack, because we don't know how to live. Some of you do. I don't. I mean, I'm starting to figure it out. I don't think it's going to be hard. It's just getting the right tools. But some of us have been relying on the system for so long to, I've never not gone to a grocery store and had things missing, except for the toilet paper situation. But I still had toilet paper. But, who cares? I'm like, I don't care if I don't have toilet paper. I'm going to use a cloth. You can wash it. If you don't have water, you figure it out. Yeah. I was going to mention something, but I'll talk about it in a different video. Okay. Something from Ann Tucker. By the way, if you haven't seen the Ann Tucker series, definitely watch it. Called the Ann Tucker series, but it's from her book. Somebody from her office or organization got in touch with us. And to thank us for covering that. So that was cool. And she had some tips in there, but I'll cover that in another video. Okay. Yeah. So is the future asking people to build new ways of living? Yes. So spend your time doing that right now. You know what? I am spending time all I'm doing is spending time on how to can stuff right now. Because it makes sense to me. I'm like, why haven't I been doing this all along? Like, that's just dumb. Why haven't I been pressure cooking meat all along when it's on sale, So I'm learning how to do it. That's how I'm spending my time. I'm not watching anything about the Iran war anymore or anything like that. I have enough information. Learn new skills. Learn something new right now. Could helping each other matter more than winning arguments? Yes. That's a funny question. Are we being shown what is broken so we build better? I'm glad they didn't say build back better. Yes, we are being shown what is broken. I've never seen it more clearly in my life. So, yeah, it is a little scary, but I'm moving from scared to hope and sticking there a little bit more. So that's a good sign, I think. I hope you are too. So how to keep hope without looking away. How to keep hope without looking away. A lot of you said you feel angry, overwhelmed, and exhausted. But you also said you still believe things can get better. That's excellent. Many of you said understanding the system actually brought relief. Me too. But you have to take it in stride. You gotta keep regulating your nervous system. Others said that finally understanding why things never made sense. Exactly. Several said they are choosing hope instead of fear. Excellent. That's higher vibration. You said you want to see clearly without losing your light. Yeah. I'm getting better at that. It hasn't been that easy. I just got major chills. The biggest feeling in these comments were, we are not alone. The biggest feeling in all of your comments, and there was a lot of them from this video, it's like 300 or whatever, which is really good for our community. We are not alone. This is all the things you guys said. These are all the things you guys said. So we're going to definitely do more of these videos because it's way more important what we say collectively than me just processing stuff, Is hope becoming more powerful than fear right now? No. Okay. So right now, humanity is in a state of fear. That makes sense. Yes. And do we just need to trust that people will move to hope? Yes. And people will move to hope? Yes. Is the fear, though, feeding the lower energy right now? Yes. Will this continue will the fear continue for the entire year of 2026? No. Okay, good. So the fear stage of this process is going to end within this year. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, you guys. That's excellent. Are people learning to see clearly without becoming bitter? No. Okay, we're just not quite there yet. Will we be able to do that? Yes. Once things get clear, see, the thing is that, you guys, I walk around my town and I'm like, these people, nobody knows what I know right now. That's how I feel. I could be totally wrong. But I'm like, there's no way people are understanding what's going on right now, you know? So yeah, so we gotta allow the rest of the collective to move through that process. But you know, the powers that be are gonna they're making it quite obvious now, and they're trying to move things along quick. So I can see that's why, they're saying yes. So in 2026, okay, thank goodness. Could this difficult time actually create stronger communities? Yes. Do the powers that be know that that's what's going to happen? No. Is it going to happen that way? Yes. So the powers that be are collapsing? Yes. And taking the old structures with them? Yes. Okay. And we just need to kind of weather that right now. Yes. Thank you. Are you supporting us the entire way? Yes. Will you provide for us, I shouldn't say it that way. Will you guide us to what we need when we request it? Yes. So ask, you guys. So if you're limited in funds or whatever, and you're like, you know what, I'm feeling a little concerned right now, because we don't know what's going to come. And again, things happen in pockets. So you don't know which pocket you're going to be sitting in. Okay. You may never have a blackout. Never. But you might run out of toilet paper at one of the stores you go to. Okay. So just ask your guides to guide you, whatever it is you're going to experience. Because I really think we're all going to experience different things. What it is that you're going to experience to help you be the best prepared for it now. To get prepared for it. Okay? Is that a reasonable ask? Yeah, really wide swing. Look at that. Really wide swing. Okay. So I just want to revisit. Is that true that things will happen in pockets instead of everything all at once? Just like all of life. Just all of life. The problem is now we're talking about it and seeing things. So, you know, better to know, I guess, and be prepared. Okay. Will more people discover their power by refusing hopelessness? Yes. Yes. Are we closer to positive change than most people realize? You guys, I just saw this. Yes. I don't remember where they were. Were they in Washington? I don't remember where. Oh, no, they were in Rome. There's two women walking together, two women with some wisdom behind them, meaning a few more years. One was Palestinian and one was Israeli, and they were walking together. Oh my God. Ah! Anybody else just get chills? There's a short clip on that. I didn't actually see it. I just saw the headline and saw their pictures, and that, oh my God, my entire body is, oh, you guys, stop it. It's just, oh my goodness, just chills. Okay. My cheeks, everything. That's the image. That's the image. That's humanity right there. That's humanity right there. They're not fighting each other. It's these bozos. It's the bozos fighting each other. Unfortunately, they're sucking us all into it, but okay. So in closing, maybe the real question is not whether everyone agrees. Maybe the real question is whether we can stay connected anyway. This is about the division stuff and the protests and stuff. Maybe some people are meant to protest. Maybe some people are meant to build, teach, organize, or pray. But maybe all of us are being asked to stop giving away our power. Yes. And I'm telling you, the more you look at your life and just say, how can I develop a little bit more independency from any system? You're going to feel so much more empowered. And then you won't have to sit in fear. You can be like, okay, guides, this is what I have. Help me develop that little plan so that I can weather through the very short circumstances that we're going to weather through, okay? Because things are going to happen in pockets. Okay, yes. One last question, which I thought was pretty funny. Will spirit laugh because option C was inside of us all along? Oh, yes. Yes, option C. You guys are amazing. Oh my gosh, chills again, chills again. So they're laughing. Option C is inside of us all along. You guys, thank you so much for being so awesome. I'm really excited that I have found this new way of bringing additional videos. I present something that I'm learning and you guys comment on it, and then I grab all those and I tell you and we ask based on what you said. I mean, that's like so no-brainer, right? So super excited about that, and I'm going to be doing that at least every 2 or 3 days. So, okay, have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.